Have you ever wondered if your retirement might be putting your peace of mind and your children's future at risk? It may seem counterintuitive, but the choices you make during this pivotal time in your life can impact not only your happiness but also the growth and independence of your children. In this video, we explore 8 critical things you should never give your children in retirement, choices that can significantly affect your family dynamic and your well-being. By watching until the end, you'll gain a deeper understanding of how to maintain your independence, build stronger family bonds, and ensure that your retirement years are filled with peace, not regret. We'll guide you through essential life lessons inspired by Buddhist wisdom, showing you how to create a balanced life that empowers both you and your children. Whether you're nearing retirement or already there, this video will equip you with practical advice on managing your resources wisely, setting healthy boundaries, and nurturing the kind of family relationships that support long-term happiness and growth. So stay with us. These 8 insights are designed to help you take control of your life, protect your peace of mind, and raise your children to be stronger, more independent individuals. This isn't just about what you give to your children, it's also about what you give to yourself. Let's dive in and explore how you can make the most of this unique stage in your life, creating a future that benefits everyone. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. 1. Your unconditional approval. The sacred dance between love and discipline is one of the most profound and life-shaping experiences a child can encounter. It's a delicate balance, where the warmth of affection intertwines with the firmness of guidance, both necessary for growth. Approval, in its purest form, is one of the most powerful bridges we can build in a child's life, a lifeline that can carry them through the stormiest of times. However, this bridge, when built too hastily and without thought, can become an illusion of security, leading them down a path where they fail to learn the most fundamental truths of life. When approval is given without question, without discernment, it can rob a child of the very lessons that shape their character. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that love and discipline are inseparable. They are not opposing forces but two sides of the same coin. This harmony, this essential balance, is crucial for cultivating a well-rounded individual. If children grow up in an environment where they are constantly affirmed, without the necessity of responsibility or accountability, they will struggle to distinguish right from wrong, truth from deception, and justice from leniency. What does unconditional approval mean if it isn't earned? It becomes an empty gesture, a fleeting moment of validation that may seem comforting but does nothing to strengthen the foundation upon which their character should be built. True approval, the kind that nurtures growth and self-awareness, is born from responsibility. It is a gift that comes not from passive acceptance, but from a child's actions, from their willingness to embrace the hard truths, to learn from mistakes, and to earn the trust of others through their choices. This is not an absence of love. Far from it. It is a love that runs deeper, a love that does not suffocate but rather illuminates the path forward. It is a love that holds them up when they fall but also teaches them how to rise again, stronger and wiser. Think of your love as a light. Not a light that blinds them in their comfort, but one that gently guides them toward their strength, toward the wisdom of understanding the consequences of their actions. To give your child the gift of earned approval is to give them the freedom to discover who they truly are, to make decisions that will define their character, and to grow into the person they are meant to be. It is the gift of shaping their life with meaning, purpose, and the understanding that love does not demand perfection, but it does demand accountability. 2. Your home, the security of your life and the key to your independence. A home is far more than just a physical space. It's the very foundation of your emotional well-being, a sanctuary that cradles your dreams, your memories, and your sense of security. It's the place where your heart finds solace and where your soul finds peace amidst the noise of the world. When you hand over the sacred space to your children, you risk losing not just bricks and mortar but the very essence of control over your own life. You place your future in the hands of others, which, if they cannot provide the support you need in times of financial hardship, can leave you exposed and vulnerable to uncertainties you can't predict. Retaining ownership of your home is a declaration of your independence. It is a powerful affirmation that you, and only you, hold the reins to your destiny. It means having the ability to make decisions about where you live and how you live it, without relying on the fleeting whims of others. The security of knowing you have control over your environment cannot be overstated. Your home is your anchor in an unpredictable world. When faced with decisions about your living situation, take a moment to reflect deeply. Think beyond the present moment and carefully consider the long-term effects of your choices. Each decision carries weight, each action ripples through the years ahead. Only act when you are truly certain that it is necessary. Not out of fear, but out of empowerment. Your home, your sanctuary, is the lifeline to your freedom. Cherish it, protect it, and honor its role in your life. 3. Respond to problems immediately. Offer opportunities instead of solutions. Parenting, at its deepest level, is governed by an instinct so strong and primal that it often feels as if we are called to act in the blink of an eye, to rush to our children's side at the slightest sign of struggle or discomfort. This instinct to protect is rooted in love, a love so pure and unwavering that it drives us to shield them from the harshness of the world, from the weight of failure, and the pain of defeat. We want nothing more than to see them happy, thriving, and free from the burdens that we may have endured. And yet, in our desperate desire to protect them from all that could harm or discourage them, we may unknowingly rob them of the most powerful tool they will ever possess: the ability to discover solutions for themselves. Every time we intervene too quickly, offering the answers before they've had the chance to think through the problem on their own, we are not just solving the immediate issue, we are hindering their growth. We are, in essence, cutting short the process that would allow them to explore their creative potential, wrestle with the discomfort of uncertainty, and feel the triumph of discovering the answer with their own hands, their mind, and their own heart. By providing answers, we may believe we are helping, but what we are doing is inadvertently diminishing their independence, their resilience, and their sense of self-worth. It is in the struggle, the questioning, and the eventual realization of self-reliance that children learn their true strength, and that strength will carry them through the complexities of life as they grow older. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Buddhist teachings offer a profound and timeless perspective on this idea. They remind us that every challenge, whether large or small, is not a barrier to progress but a hidden opportunity, an invitation to grow. Life, with all its trials and tribulations, is a series of lessons in patience, perseverance, and wisdom. Rather than shielding our children from every difficulty, we should guide them with the wisdom to see each challenge as a stepping stone, a vital part of their journey toward becoming a fully realized, independent person. Instead of giving them the answers that will only serve to momentarily appease their fears, we must allow them the space to confront the problem, to think, and to struggle through it. The beauty of this approach lies not only in the lessons they learn but also in the sense of empowerment they begin to cultivate. As they work through problems independently, they begin to trust their judgment, to believe in their abilities. This process, though challenging at times, nurtures their self-confidence, for it is in the moments of struggle that they learn what they are truly capable of. With each challenge they face and overcome, they build a stronger foundation of self-assurance, and they begin to understand that they have the inner resources to handle whatever life may throw at them. This method of parenting does more than just help our children find answers. It teaches them a fundamental life skill: the ability to navigate the unknown with grace and resilience. It equips them with the mental and emotional tools needed to handle the inevitable challenges they will face in life. In the future, when they encounter problems, whether in their careers, relationships, or personal growth, they will not falter, not because the world will be any less difficult, but because they will have developed the inner strength to face those challenges head-on, armed with the knowledge that they have already weathered the storms of life and emerged stronger for it. In the end, it is not the answers we give them that will shape their futures, but the strength we foster within them to solve their problems. The greatest gift we can offer as parents is not to protect them from every failure or hardship, but to guide them toward realizing that the power to overcome lies within them, waiting to be unlocked. By offering opportunities instead of solutions, we empower our children not just to survive life's challenges, but to thrive in the face of them, and to become the confident, capable, and independent individuals they are meant to be. 4. Your identity. Protecting yourself and guiding your children. Parenthood is undeniably a powerful and transformative force in our lives, profoundly shaping who we are. However, it is not the sole pillar of our identity. If we limit ourselves to being just a parent, we risk losing touch with the vibrant, multifaceted individuals we once were. As your children grow older and begin to carve their paths, a sense of emptiness can creep in if you haven't nurtured your passions, values, and dreams. It's easy to become so enmeshed in the responsibilities of raising others that you forget to care for the person you are beyond the role of parent. But remember, your individuality is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you keep your passions alive, whether it's pursuing a hobby, furthering your career, or engaging in lifelong learning, You create a reservoir of energy and joy from which both you and your children can draw. You are not only enriching your own life, but you're also setting an extraordinary example for them. By fiercely maintaining your sense of self, you show your children that they, too, can have their own lives beyond any single label, whether that's as a student, a worker, or a parent. You demonstrate that one's identity is ever-evolving and boundless, that it's okay to be both a nurturer and a creator, a guide and a dreamer. In this way, you become a living testament to the power of balance and self-preservation. You can still be a loving and supportive parent, but you are also a whole person, with interests and goals that bring you fulfillment. By protecting your own identity and giving your children the freedom to cultivate theirs, you create a beautiful, harmonious space where love, respect, and independence coexist. This balance not only strengthens your relationship with your children, but also enables them to grow into well-rounded individuals who understand that self-worth is not derived from any single role, but from the many facets of who we are. 5. Control your finances, the key to security. Achieving true financial freedom is not a matter of simply saving, but of embracing the responsibility to manage those savings with intention, foresight, and deep personal care. It's about empowering yourself to make decisions that reflect your needs, dreams, and values, no matter the stage of life you find yourself in. Financial security is not just a cushion for today, but a foundation that can support you for many years to come, offering a sense of control that transcends the ordinary. When you take charge of your financial world, you don't just protect your wealth, you protect your peace of mind. However, as life's responsibilities evolve, so too do the relationships we have with those we care about. Handing over complete financial control to your children, or anyone else, might seem like a natural choice, perhaps out of trust, convenience, or a desire to spare them the burden of your financial concerns. But this decision comes with immense risks, particularly if they don't have the experience or the financial acumen necessary to make sound decisions on your behalf. It's important to face the reality that this might leave your financial future vulnerable in ways you cannot foresee. Financial mismanagement, even unintentionally, can jeopardize your long-term security, diminishing the very resources you've worked so hard to build over a lifetime. This is why it's essential to take an active role in your financial decisions, especially as you get older. Your financial legacy is uniquely yours, shaped by the years of hard work, sacrifice, and thoughtful planning that have brought you to where you are today. You've lived through countless experiences that have taught you the importance of making informed, measured decisions. Why would you entrust your financial future to anyone else, regardless of their best intentions? By taking ownership of your finances, you ensure that every decision aligns with your core values and personal desires. No one knows better than you what's truly important, what will bring you joy, security, and fulfillment as you move through life's later stages. It's natural to want to lean on others, especially children, for support. But the truth is, when it comes to the stewardship of your resources, staying engaged is the best way to preserve not just your wealth but also your dignity and independence. While seeking professional advice is undoubtedly wise, financial experts can help you navigate complex investment strategies, tax planning, and estate management. The ultimate authority on your financial future should always lie with you. These professionals can be your trusted guides, offering wisdom and insights, but they cannot replace the clarity and confidence that comes from being an active participant in the decisions that directly affect your life. The stakes are high, and while delegating might seem easier, true financial security is rooted in the understanding that only you know what's best for your future. When you stay in control, you not only ensure your peace of mind today, but you also preserve it for the days, months, and years that follow. The freedom to live without the worry of financial instability or the fear of unexpected pitfalls lies within your hands. It's your life, your resources, and your choice. In doing so, you're not just securing your future, you're also ensuring that you can live in the way you want, on your terms. As you continue to make thoughtful financial choices, you'll find that these decisions don't just protect your wealth, they protect your sense of self and your autonomy. You maintain the ability to enjoy life to its fullest, to give generously to the causes and people you care about, and to provide for yourself in a way that reflects the life you've always envisioned. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, don't relinquish control of your financial future. Take charge, and let your resources work in harmony with your deepest aspirations. Stay informed, seek expert guidance when needed, and trust in your ability to make the choices that will give you the security and fulfillment you deserve. In the end, the peace of mind that comes with staying in control is not just about the numbers. It's about knowing that you hold the keys to your destiny, the foundation on which you can continue to build the life you love. 6. Your emotional energy, strengthened by setting boundaries. As you journey through life, your emotional energy becomes an irreplaceable wellspring, one that grows increasingly precious with the passing of each year. With age comes wisdom, but it also brings a heightened awareness of just how vital it is to preserve your emotional reserves. In the rush of life's challenges, it's easy to lose sight of this, to pour your energy endlessly into others, particularly your children. Your love for them runs deep, and their struggles touch your heart in ways that no one else's can. Yet, if you allow yourself to become entangled in their problems, if you absorb their pain and carry it as if it were your own, you may find yourself not only emotionally drained but physically depleted as well. The truth is, as much as you want to ease their burdens, you cannot pour from an empty cup. When you find yourself overwhelmed by their difficulties, it can feel as if you're constantly giving, constantly sacrificing, until there's nothing left for yourself. In these moments, the simple act of caring for your own needs, of acknowledging your exhaustion, your own need for space, your desire for peace, can feel like an insurmountable challenge. Yet, this is where the deepest form of love can begin, by recognizing that you, too, need to be cared for. You are worthy of rest. You deserve moments of tranquility. You are entitled to emotional sanctuary. Setting clear and loving boundaries is not an act of selfishness, as the world may sometimes make you feel. It is, instead, an act of profound self-respect, an acknowledgement of your humanity. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect the essence of who you are, your emotional health, your mental clarity, and your peace. By allowing yourself the grace to rest, step back, and replenish your energy, you create the space to heal, breathe, and restore your inner balance. Rest isn't just a luxury, it is a necessity. It is a powerful tool in your emotional toolbox, one that enables you to replenish your vitality, recharge your spirit, and refocus your energy. In these quiet moments of stillness, you can reconnect with yourself, ground yourself in your values, and center your thoughts and emotions. When you return from this sacred space of rest, you find that you are not only more equipped to handle the challenges that arise, but you also possess a deeper, more grounded wisdom to share with those around you. By setting boundaries with love and kindness, you allow yourself the permission to reclaim your power. You recognize that by taking care of yourself, you are in turn creating a healthier, more sustainable foundation for all the relationships in your life. You no longer feel drained by the demands of others, but instead, you find that you have the strength and resilience to offer your support from a place of abundance. In giving yourself the gift of time to rest, reflect, and replenish, you make space for the love, the guidance, and the care that only you can offer. This balance, this gentle dance between setting boundaries and nurturing others, is where true emotional strength lies. By drawing clear lines to protect your emotional well-being, you empower yourself to give more deeply, more freely, and more meaningfully. You are not only enhancing your own life by embracing the importance of self-care, but you are also enriching the lives of those you love, offering them the gift of a strong, vibrant, and emotionally present version of yourself. When you honor your own needs, when you choose to rest and recharge, knowing that your emotional energy is finite, you make a conscious choice to live a life of balance and resilience. This is not a withdrawal from love, but rather an invitation to love more fully. In learning to protect your emotional energy through boundaries, you create the conditions for deeper, more meaningful connections and for a life that thrives, not only in moments of giving, but in moments of receiving, healing, and growing. By embracing this practice of self-care, you will find that you have more to offer, more to give, and more to share with the world. As you replenish your own soul, you will find that your life becomes richer, your relationships become stronger, and your energy flows more freely, not just for others, but for yourself as well. 7. The weight of the past. Be a guide, not a burden. The weight of your past is not something to be underestimated. It is a tapestry woven from countless threads of experiences, each one a lesson learned, a moment of joy, a crushing disappointment, or a hard-fought victory. These experiences are part of the very fabric of who you are, defining you in ways both subtle and profound. They carry with them immense value, truths about life, love, and the human spirit. Yet, as much as you may long to protect your children from the pain and struggle you've endured, you must remember that the past should not be passed on as a burden to bear, but rather as a tool for growth and reflection. In your desire to shield your children from suffering, it is easy to forget that part of what makes life beautiful and transformative are the very struggles that shape us. The challenges you've faced, the mistakes you've made, and the lessons you've learned are invaluable, but they are your lessons, not theirs. If you impose the weight of your past too heavily upon them, you may unwittingly steal from them the opportunity to carve their path, to make their own mistakes, and to learn in their own way. Every generation, including theirs, must walk its journey, discovering the world through its unique eyes. They must, too, experience the heartache, confusion, and joy of self-discovery, and yes, sometimes the pain of failure, because it is only through these moments that they can cultivate the resilience, wisdom, and strength that are their birthright. You may want to spare them from the suffering you've known, but in doing so, you risk creating an environment where they cannot fully grow. The truth is, they must stumble. They must fall. They must rise again. It is through the trials of life that they will learn to trust themselves, to learn how to stand on their own feet, and to develop the confidence to forge ahead despite uncertainty. Every lesson you've learned, every hardship you've endured, has made you who you are today, but it is important to realize that your children must learn those lessons on their terms, in their own time. Your life's path has been uniquely yours, shaped by the choices and experiences you've made, and theirs will be too. Instead of overwhelming them with the weight of your history, transform it into a gentle, guiding force, a light that illuminates their way without overshadowing their ability to navigate the dark. You have seen the beauty of both success and failure, and you have gained wisdom from each. This wisdom is a treasure, one that can be offered with love, without demand, without expectation. Let your wisdom be a presence they can turn to in times of confusion, a steady and compassionate hand that can help them find their way when they feel lost. But don't force them to follow your path. Instead, allow them to walk beside you as they chart their course, allowing their mistakes to be their own, just as yours were once yours. By doing this, you are not only honoring their autonomy, but you are also honoring yourself. The past will no longer be a burden to carry, a weight to drag behind you. It becomes a source of strength, a well from which both you and your children can drink when needed. You can share your stories and your lessons, but they must be given freely, without the expectation that they will be followed to the letter. In this way, you free yourself from the heavy responsibility of shaping their future, and you free them to become who they are meant to be. What you offer them is not a set of rules, but a framework, a gentle hand that nudges them towards self-discovery and empowerment. It is through your guidance that they will learn to trust themselves, to face their fears, to embrace their flaws, and to rise from their failures with more strength and clarity than before. This, after all, is the greatest gift you can give them. The confidence to live authentically, the courage to make their own choices, and the wisdom to grow through it all. And in the process, you will discover something truly extraordinary. You will find that in letting go, in releasing the need to control their journey, you will find a deeper connection with them. You will begin to see them not as extensions of your own life, but as individuals with their hopes, dreams, and lessons to learn. Your relationship will shift from one of protection and control to one of mutual respect and admiration, and you will both find that the present becomes far more meaningful when you embrace the beauty of letting go. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. In the end, you have lived a full life, and your experiences have shaped you in ways that no one else can ever fully understand. But just as your past was yours to live, so too must your children's future be theirs to create. By offering them the wisdom of your years, by transforming your past from weight into a beacon, you allow both them and yourself to step into a future of meaning, growth, and endless possibility. This is the essence of what it means to be a guide, not a burden, to allow the past to shape the present without allowing it to control the future. 8. Control your life. Be the master of your decisions. As the years pass, it's easy to slip into the habit of relinquishing control, allowing others, especially your children, to make decisions on your behalf. While it may seem more convenient to let them take the reins, this passive approach can silently rob you of the most precious thing you have, your sense of self. The power to choose is intrinsic to your identity, and without it, you can feel like you're slowly slipping away, your dignity quietly eroding with each passing decision made for you. True autonomy is not merely about physical independence. It's about holding the reins of your life and making choices, big or small, that reflect who you are at your core. When you remain the master of your decisions, you preserve not just your freedom, but the very essence of your spirit. Your choices are what give your life meaning, what keeps your heart beating with purpose and passion. Never let the world, or even your loved ones, rob you of that. It takes courage to assert your values and assert your boundaries, especially when they may not align with what others expect or desire. But this is where your true power lies. In saying no to situations that drain you, that doesn't feel right, or that challenge your inner peace. When you embrace this kind of self-determination, you not only lead a more fulfilling life, but you also nourish your soul, allowing you to be at peace with yourself. By continuing to make decisions that align with your deepest desires and values, you show those around you, especially your children, the importance of personal agency and self-respect. You teach them the value of living authentically, of setting boundaries, and of standing firm in their truth. Retirement is not merely a time to rest, but a sacred chapter of rediscovery, a chance to reclaim your life in ways that might have been overshadowed by the busyness of years gone by. In this new season, you can reshape your relationship with your children, not by handing over control, but by embracing a balanced and healthy dynamic where both your needs and theirs are honored. The wisdom passed down through centuries, particularly in Buddhist teachings, highlights the need for balance in all things, especially within the family. By consciously choosing not to give your children everything they desire from you, you can free them to step into their strength, responsibility, and wisdom. These are the gifts you can give them that will have lasting value, far more than anything material. As you navigate this stage of life, remember that your happiness is not just a fleeting personal privilege. It's a profound act of love for your children. When you prioritize your well-being, when you nurture your independence and embrace your role as the architect of your own life, you lay a foundation for the kind of happiness that extends far beyond your door. You show your children the power of resilience, self-worth, and the kind of wisdom that comes from a life well lived. Never let guilt creep into this time of your life. You are not taking from others by prioritizing yourself. You are giving the world a stronger, more fulfilled version of you. Your happiness is a gift to them, a beacon that lights their way. In living with intention, you elevate not only your existence but the lives of those you love. Your example will echo through the generations, teaching your children the invaluable lesson that to live fully is to live authentically, to live independently, and to always honor oneself, no matter the stage of life. As you approach retirement, choose each moment consciously, knowing that your actions today will resonate in ways you can't yet imagine, transforming both your future and that of your family. As we reflect on the wisdom shared today, think about the lessons you've learned. How can you embrace your autonomy, live with intention, and preserve your independence as you age? What one practice will you implement in your own life to bring more peace, meaning, and purpose? I encourage you to take a moment and comment below, sharing one thing you've learned and are committed to practicing from this video. If you found this content helpful and inspiring, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing so, you'll stay connected with more insightful content that empowers you to live your best, most fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and remember, the choices you make today shape the life you lead tomorrow.